cleaning houses for over 30 years and I use rubbing alcohol to clean with every single day. There are so many ways you can use this around your house. You are definitely going to be pulling that out of your cabinet after you see this video. First reason why I use this is because it is a disinfectant. It disinfects in 15 to 20 seconds. That is fast. Compare that to any other disinfectant cleaner that you can go buy at the store. 15 to 20 seconds is fast. They've been using this in doctors' offices for years. It is a fantastic cleaner. In most stores, it comes in two different kinds. The 70%, and that will have a blue label, or the 91% will have a red label. You want to use the 70%. You can use the 90%, but the thing is that's a higher alcohol level. So if you use it, you want to add some water because it will evaporate so fast that you won't be able to use it for a disinfectant. So 70% is what we're using today. So I'm sure at this point you're asking yourself, how do you make the alcohol bottle into a spray bottle? Most tops are universal. So just take a sprayer out of another bottle, add it to your alcohol bottle. And you can also use the squirt that was on the alcohol bottle to put back on to the cleaning bottle. They're universal, and this is a great tip for so many things. Hands down, this is the best streak-free glass and mirror cleaner ever. I've used every single kind there is, and rubbing alcohol is what you want to use. Just test it and see if you don't believe me. Having streaks on glass and mirror is very irritating after you clean it to see it smeary. Well, the rubbing alcohol, it totally just cleans all the residue off the glass and mirror. It leaves it sparkling clean. There's many times that I have used this in different scenarios and use it on different glass and mirrors, and you just literally hear it squeaking. It's totally safe, and it does a fabulous job. Just try this one and see. And for the bathrooms, after I clean the mirror, I always clean the faucets with it because it disinfects the faucets and it makes them really, really shiny. And it also is safe around stone. So if you have any stone in your bathroom, you don't have to worry about it being safe for that. It shines it up really good. And the handles are used a lot. So the fact that it not only shines it, it disinfects it in 15 seconds. I also clean all the appliances that are touched by your hand in the bathroom. I spray it on a cloth before I put it on the light switch. That's how I clean the light switches. Just rub them really good with the rubbing alcohol. I also use this on the handles, the high touch items in the bathroom handles. Totally safe to use it on the countertop, but the high touch areas are must. The toilet handle, the doorknob handles, anywhere in the bathroom that someone would go to the bathroom and touch, clean it. Now in the kitchens, I use it for countertop cleaner, and it's totally safe for stone. There is no need to go buy a special stone cleaner. I personally just use mine totally straight, but you can add some dish soap in there if you prefer. But it's safe, it makes it shiny, it protects it, and it disinfects it. But while I'm in the kitchen, I'm always going to get that faucet. You know, that's a high touch area that needs to be cleaned often. But it also removes smudges and fingerprints from stainless steel. See all these different fingerprints, just use your rubbing alcohol. It depends on what kind of stainless steel, if that's all you need, because sometimes, depending on the stainless steel, you may need a stainless steel polish. But in general, this works really good to not only remove the fingerprints, but it also disinfects it really well. It strips all the residue off of it without damaging or leaving streaks. to your stainless steel. Now, whenever I have grease around the kitchen, if you see all these grease spots, I do use that as well. The same thing that I use for the glass, the mirror, the countertops, is it just wipes off that grease really well, and it leaves the stainless steel shiny. I also, if you see all the grease splattered on this stove front, so I will clean it with that as well. It does, a great job on grease. It's not going to be like heavy duty for your oven or anything, but just to wipe off the outside of it, it leaves it really nice, shiny, and clean. And also the outside of the appliance where the glass part is, I use that to make sure it's nice and shiny. And if there's the black top of the stove that you have cleaned with soap, sometimes it'll be a little smeary. I'll go after with the rubbing alcohol, and it makes it really shiny, and it's the finishing touch that makes it look really beautiful. I also go ahead and all of the appliances like the toasters, the coffee pots, all those, I just wipe them down, the handles, I shine them up, and it just leaves them really nice and clean. Another great way to use rubbing alcohol is on all those high-touch items. I always spray my cloth and clean the remote control. That thing is touched a lot. So I do this about once a week, and rubbing alcohol is the perfect thing to do it with. Now, these are the cloths that I use as a cotton hut cloth or a microfiber cloth or a glass cleaning cloth. They're just a really soft cloth. And I also clean like the iPads, and you want to put the alcohol on the cloth, a soft cloth, and clean the iPads, the cell phones, all those things with it, your computer screens. They get touched a lot, and this is a perfect, safe way to clean them. And because it's rubbing alcohol, it evaporates really fast. So when you wipe it, it's no wet on it that stays on it, and it's a perfect way to keep those cell phones, those iPads, those highly touched objects clean. I also go ahead and hit the doorknobs with this as well, as regular as possible. Okay, let's talk TV screens. We want to use a soft cloth, just like I said with the iPads. And you always want to spray your cloth, not the television. And I just usually use it like right on the spots where there's fingerprints or splashes on the screen. You always want to test the spot. But the reason why I like rubbing alcohol, if you see, is it's because as soon as you put it on, it evaporates. So it just leaves it without making it that wet and leaves it perfectly shiny clean. And this works for computer screens too. If you've ever accidentally used your permanent marker on your dry erase board, a perfect little thing that removes it very easily instead of ruining your whole dry erase board. I've also experimented a few times with using this on permanent marker stains, on clothing and spreads. It works sometimes, and if I had a permanent marker stain, this is the first thing I would try before I would try something else. I hope today's video sparked your interest in rubbing alcohol and you go try it out. I would love to know. Leave me a comment below and let me know. What are you going to try this out on? And I'll be back next week with another cleaning video.